We can get rid of the BRB. Okay. This is probably going to take an actual couple attempts, because I've not tried this before, and it's not trivial. Hello and welcome to the World Players, what is to be our Risorgimento, or Form Italy, speedrun attempt. How did we make a billion GDP? Exclamation mark YouTube for a link to the YouTube channel. We did it as China. Now the question is, do we do it as Two Sicilies, or do we do it as Sardinia? Two Sicilies starts stronger, but Sardinia starts next to France, which means that eating them is tough to do because France always wants to maintain the balance of power on their border, or at least always. Seems to more often want to maintain the balance of power on their border. In my experience. Okay, ready, steady, cook. Now, not that. This thing, blah, 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 blah. We need nationalism. Okay, so nationalism we will learn. Which means we need to learn how to print paper. Fair enough. Apparently we have something of a paper shortage. A critical paper shortage, even. How much paper do we need? 50. And each one of these produces how much? I think it's like 20. 40. So 2 is plenty. Go. Who would I like to like me? I would like you to like me. I would like you to like me. I guess we would like Prussia to like me. But nope. Sardinia Piedmont wants me to help defend them. No, I want to eat you. We can afford 2 more production things. 1, 2. And we have heaps of available tax capacity. So, liquor, services, wine, luxury clothes, and then we're about out. Speed up. What does our army look like? Well, that's not the worst. Get in my belly. Just form Italy peacefully? I mean, I'm fully admitting, I've not formed Italy before. This seems to need us to have nationalism, and seems to need you to actually declare a war. If you have more info on doing it peacefully, I'd be interested to know. Because it doesn't look like there's any sort of, like, absorb fellow Italians in here. Italian minor nations within our customs union and high enough relations can unify. Okay, so they have something like Germany where the little people inside your nation just join you. That means we should be looking at who we can trick into joining our trade union. Which is Tuscany. Except no, which is the Pope. Except no. Although that's getting close, except Sardinia Piedmont. Except no. So let's look at sucking up to them. Are they going to be more inclined to say yes if I do this? Do they have to be... How small do they have to be? Like... I mean, this says minor power. I'm going to assume that it works on minor powers, and if this screws me over, then so be it. You will love me, and you will join my customs union. Anyway, once this is done, what else do we need? We probably need wood. And dare I bet sawmills? Actually, we need iron. And tools. Do we start with... No, we do have an iron source. We need like 4 iron. So let's move the logging down to after all of this stuff. We're making so much money that we should add in more of this. But the other option is to do this. Yeah, we'll just toggle this back and forth for the moment. If it means that we have to jump, say, 2 of the iron mines up to the top. And learn how to import Austrian iron, probably. What about you guys? What about Luca? Wait, you're already part of my trade league? No, you've joined the Austrian trade league. In fact, Austria is being evil over here. He's got all of them. They hate me. That's not very nice. They hate me. Okay, and then nationalism. Do we know about pumping extra iron out with coal? We do not. We desperately need yet more iron. At least Palmer likes me. Okay, so if we're forced to do this again, immediately suck up to these guys and try to get them to be friendly. We've got iron to be subcritical, or it was briefly subcritical. I'm sure for a moment that said iron was at 63 or something, instead of 70. This is not going to be enough. We can have 5 more from where we are. Do you produce iron? You absolutely do not. So we've got no choice. If we want iron, it has to be from here. And we do. So we do. I need to trade more with you. So what do you have? What do you have, friend, that I might want? Nothing. I mean, he has iron. Yep, we can supplement our iron that way. What else does he have that we might want? Do I need fruit or wine? No. Well, technically fruit wouldn't be bad. Our people don't know that they would like fruit. Closer, but still no cigar. So nationalism, and then probably the ability to use coal to produce more iron. Do we have the ability to make coal? Nope. No. Nope. Yes. This state is getting severely overworked. It produces the only iron and coal we can make. Sure, I could improve with you. Look, I'm friendly. You think we should make the Pope join first? They wouldn't mind. Sure, I'll stop sucking up to you, instead suck up to you. See if we can find someone else that we can rival for extra points. I had hoped Tunis. Yeah, I hate the Ottomans. The Ottomans suck. So that I can then suck up to France. And I guess Russia. Although, actually, I'd probably prefer Prussia. We're about to finish fixing our lack of paper. 2 more weeks. Perfect. Our iron is in fact good. Which means we could start weeding ourselves off of Austrian iron. Try and increase the amount we trade with these boys, but also make our own iron more profitable. You mean Tuscany? We are trying to do Tuscany. Trade agreement? I'm willing to say yes. Does that mean you're more likely to join our customs union? Yes. Excellent. He joins our customs union. He might be able to actually just jump inside our nation. The way this is described... Minor nations within our customs union with high relations. So, as soon as this finishes, and him loves us enough, which he does already... If that's losing money, I won't have it. Also, if anyone wants to buy our crap, they can learn to pay extra. Kind of wish there was just a swap all button, but whatever. We're out of space here. Which really does hurt. Do I start deleting stuff to make more space for more iron? That feels wrong. I probably build a couple of extra ports is what we do. So that gives us the ability to have 5 more. There. Because we don't know about choo-choo trains yet. Are there any laws that we would like to change? I haven't been fiddling with that at all. We have the correct one of these. This would be nice. What will the people accept? The people will accept absolutely nothing that we would want. The only thing that we might want to do is change over to dedicated police. So, can we convince the military to join here without too much harm so that we can get the local police dealt with so that the landowners aren't bribing the local police? Well, demanding some more clippers is actually probably good for us. So you know what? Let's flip you up to extra fishies. You can jump up to tools. But that has done lovely things for our need for clippers, such that this will actually be fully employed. And I could probably afford to flip away from producing any military ships. Yeah. And then one more of these. Do 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 do. One more is going to meet that need pretty perfectly. Are you producing military ships? He is, and indeed he's producing enough military ships for us as well. Is there any way that we could increase our interdependence with Florence? So what do you make, friend? Paper, gun, artillery. We could import Clipper from him. Traded quantity would be 0. Fair enough. Paper. Traded quantity would be 0. Fair enough. What were the other things? Look, just show me the Tuscan market, please. Fancy clothes. Done. Yeah, we're making progress, I think. Engram. Gun? Do I need gun? I do need gun, so I'm happy importing his gun. It's S for small arms. But it says it would be 0. I guess because he doesn't have at least 10? How do you make a lot of money as China? Ugh. You make a lot of money as... Well, again, I'd say go check out our playthrough of Billionaire, would be the thing. You can make a lot of money through tax once you start having enough paper to tax everyone. Because you do have lots of people to tax. You make a fair bit of money via opium at the start, because you can build the opium farms, and they're a good, really good earner. Look at these. These make huge money. You can produce crap and sell it to everyone else. So everyone else in the world wants your opium. Everyone else in the world wants your silk. Everyone else in the world pretty much wants your dyes. Tea, yes, tea is a good one if the British haven't punched you in the face for forcing your market to be open. Okay, so we're dealing with the iron shortage. We still could use another tools, and tools is happening. What for the throughput? 9, because we've got 10 of them. It's going to go up to 11 once the 2 extra build. We're about a year away from being able to supposedly make him join us in the friendly way. We've also almost finished sucking up to France. What is difference between subsidized and not? A subsidized thing means if it isn't earning a profit, so like at the moment this isn't earning a profit, you pay them from the government's money until they are at least neutral. So you can use that to keep certain things that otherwise aren't profitable running, because you want what they produce for something else. So as an example, maybe it's not profitable to run all of your iron mines yet, but you really, really, really want to ensure gun supply, and gun needs iron. So you could do that. Or What's the other go-to example? The other go-to example is Trainline. Trainline normally isn't itself profitable at the start, but you really, really, really want Trainline for the infrastructure. So the train line itself doesn't make money, but all the other buildings that you can build with the extra infrastructure make more than enough money to pay for the train line subsidy. So is it worth it for railway? Very often, yes. Not necessarily always, but very often, yes. Actually, we could fit a third one in here. Doesn't that cost railways to be expensive? It will drive up the cost of labour in your railway. Because you are always paying the railways top dollar, they will tend to be a high-paying wage job. But as long as you aren't completely starved for population, that shouldn't be an issue. Like, as long as you have available peasants still in the province that you're, as long as you have available peasants still in the province that you're doing the railway, don't stress. It won't become too expensive. Or at least it shouldn't. Not in terms of wages, at least. Yeah, we're starting to earn enough money that we could have one more construction sector. This is true. Go for religious schools? Yeah, we've got the spare space. Wait, does that mean that I got the other thing I wanted done? Because the army let us do something. Yeah, we got the police swap done. So yes, we should trade you in, or else the religious people get the army out, and religious schools is fine. When do you be able to get electric railway? You need electrical generation. And steel railway something, isn't it? Yeah, this. Electric railway plus electricity. Two more is pretty perfect. Why is it so long? So, you see the little numbers next to these? So this is a 2, this is a 2, this is a 2, while that one's a 3. If you try to do a 3 before you have all the 2s, it gets more expensive for every 2 that you don't have. So if you get the 2s first, it will make the... It increases the speed. For every 2 that you don't have, the 3 costs more. We will all die sooner or later. Is there any way to increase tech speed? More unis. So build the unis until you start hitting... This number here says your cap. So at the moment our cap is 80. So we could have about 15 more unis before we'd start hitting the cap. Beautiful. We don't need the hardwood. Hell, we don't even really need the softwood. I could really use the fancier version of that, but whatever. Once these are done, what else do we want to make? Well, the market says liquor. I don't think we actually have any rye farms. We don't. So if we're going to do that, we need a foodery to make liquor. Our fooderies are all here, which is already overfilled. I'd probably prefer to do them here. And I can't have that many. Oh no, that's 10, not 20. 10 is fine, that takes us up to 49. So same deal, you produce pot stills. We probably swap you back to bakeries. Yeah, we probably have to swap those ones back to bakeries in a bit. Can you get to 100%? Sorry? You can have more than 100 cap here. So our current cap is 85. The cap goes up as you get more literate. So as this number, literacy, goes up, then this number, innovation cap, will go up. And you get literacy to go up by having more laws to do with education and having richer people. Richer people also get better education. But mostly through the law. Okay, so in theory he can absorb into us now, as I understand it. He likes me. He's a minor power. And then I wanted that one. Sure. Have a career in politics. Yeah, I'll have a trade agreement. And how close does that get you to accepting a customs union? Really close. How do I make you ever so slightly happier with me? I need to trade slightly more. I wanted this one. What do you make that I want, friend? Aside from the paper, what do you make? Gun? I'm willing to import your gun. And possibly your wheat. And possibly your wine. So close. Are you a minor power as well? good, he is. What else do you make that I could trick you into thinking is a good idea to join my customs league? Cannon. Cloth? Do you need food? Look, you want my food. You don't know it yet, but you want my food. There we go. So you're allowed to get away without 2 of these. And now we try and get Florence to join. But he says he's cautious. Why? What did I do to you? I don't have any aggressive expansion. You shouldn't be cautious. You should love me. Is the speedrun locked to a specific country? No, you could be whoever you wanted. The other reasonable option looked like it would be Sardinia-Piedmont. Or maybe the Pope. Hey, Cal. Thank you for the raid. For those of you just joining, we've been doing a bunch of speedruns. We got 4 so far. We did the Russia eats Central Asia. We got the get someone to back down in a Diplo play. We got get an institution to max. And we got something else that I'm forgetting. And now we're doing the Form Italy. Now we are trying to form Italy. Now, in theory, I've been told that this thing works like the German one. Italian minor nations within our customs union and with high mutual relations may jump inside of us. But we're yet to see it happen. Like, we're both friendly with each other to an almost absurd degree, and he is a minor, and he is in our customs union, but he hasn't merged with us. No, I'm not this thing. Because I don't want to have to fight everyone. Although, actually, now we control a reasonable... We need one more. So if we can get Tuscany to agree, then supposedly we can just click the button. Question mark. I don't know. I haven't fiddled with forming Italy before. We're doing what we can to get them to agree. We're also trying to get the other little guys to agree to leave the Austrian one. You might agree. Yes, indeed he will. Become our customs union instead. Does that let me do it? No. Parma helped, but it wasn't apparently enough. I still need to get Florence. Come on, Tuscany. So what else do you make that I can try and trick you into being our friend, then? Friendo? Views me as militarily threatening, and yet doesn't want to, like... You'd think if he views me as militarily threatening, he should want to be a defensive pact with us. Yeah, we're also sucking up to Moderna and trying to get to Moderna to agree. So what do you make that we can trick you into thinking it's worth trading with us? Please, I want to see what you produce. Not Tuscany. Him. Please, game. Not Tuscany. Him. I can use this instead. No, but I want what he makes, not what Austria makes. Because that's going to tell me about Austria. Please do succeed. And we'll have to look at the buildings. He makes iron, logs, ships... No, he doesn't make ships. He makes iron, logs, cow, wheat. Those are our options. So, let's say iron. Let's say logs. Let's say fabric. And to the extent that we have fabric, we should make some fabric places. Also, why are you claiming that you don't have this? Are we out of... We're not out of infrastructure, and I don't think I built more. Well, whatever. You can have an extra... Something's going wrong there. Have an extra port. You've got space for some textile mills. 10 would be 34, so yes, we can have 10. And that will produce the fabrics. And that means we can probably trick you into letting us have the fabrics. You, fabric. Come on, you want to join my League of Friendly Nations. Value of existing customs union. Too big. What about you? No, you hate us. And have you changed your mind? None of them has changed their mind. None of them have changed their mind. I'm antagonistic. So we just need to get richer is the answer. Looks like we just need to get richer. To which end, we wouldn't mind some more building capacity. 2 more sounds good. Say we've got the clothing done. We also need coal. You got Vietnam? I honestly don't know who you were playing in Vicky. I kind of tuned out once you started playing Vicky. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Oh yes, you were doing Estonia. I remember you had to fight Russia for something over here. Because Russia was stupid. You were part of his market, and yet he interfered in your play. And then he got angry that you weren't in his market anymore. Which is painful. There's not that much more capacity to improve our opinion with them. I suppose we could start trying to throw money at them. But apparently we're not allowed to do that. Because we don't have central banking. It wouldn't take that long to get central banking once we've got this done. Yeah, but it means we could convert it into another 30 points worth of love. We could convert a favor into 30 points worth of love. So it lets you go to 80 instead of 50. And if you do it multiple times, it lets you go arbitrarily high. As long as you're willing to click the convert favor into love button. Does anyone have dye that we could convince them to let us have? New Granada. I mean, normally I go for the largest, but they're all 6, so I guess I'd prefer the French to like us the most out of this. I'm not going to buy your iron to try and increase how much iron we get from Tuscany. And possibly the same deal with fabric. Yes, the same deal with fabric. I don't want your fabric anymore for similar reasons. And timber? Same deal. I don't want Austria timber then. We're going to trick you into joining my thing through number of trades. I mean, it helps. Volume is up to 9. What about you? No, if anything, they seem less likely to join now. Probably because I'm no longer buying all the Austrian stuff through them. So who is further away? Actually, Tuscany is further away. So I should have stuck with Moderna. Eating Tuscany would solve my problems. I like them too much to eat them. Okay. Money. I wouldn't mind learning about pooing as well. We could look at our iron. No, we desperately need coal. Less so iron. No, I need choo-choo is what I need. Screw anything else. Choo-choo is the important one. How does the decision look? Still one away. I'm not getting these ones, so it's Tuscany or Emilia. So one of these two has to give in. Although, actually, which state are you part of? Or is he his own state? Yeah, if we could convince you to join as well, that would work. But he hates us. Views me as a natural enemy. You know, I've got 2 units, and yet... Oh yes. 50 unit 2 Sicilies is my natural enemy. Military threatening neighbor, that I can agree to, but natural enemy? Yeah, it doesn't look like trade amount is gonna get you where I want you. So we should swap back to doing the other one instead. Silk, dye, chair, alcohol, cannon, food. Come on, join mine. Still not enough. We should add in some more production then. We've got to get richer. What does our market actually need? Do we need timber at all? Yes, we could use more timber. We desperately need more dyes. Do you happen to want my spare? Fancy clothes? Still doesn't like us enough. France wants a trade agreement. Sure, whatever. He's never gonna agree to that. If they're never gonna agree, then we should stop sucking up to them. And work on eating them instead. I tried to be a nice person. I tried. Is it sugar? Yes, so we back you off to not using sugar there, and we're going to have to do the same to these ones, because we need the sugar for the alcohol. But at least now sugar isn't cripplingly expensive. That's slightly too much, but that's fine. We'll just build one more port. Check Tuscany again. I mean, we can, but it's pointless. They really don't want it. And they don't want any of the other things either. So they're going to have to be eaten the unfriendly way. I tried being nice. Austria says they'll side with me? Sure. If Austria says they're gonna join... Currently, no one is joining against. Well, now the Ottomans are, so you know what, Austria? I will offer you an obligation. Go beat up the Ottomans for me. Hey, morning, Proto. Why do you make it like this, Tuscany? Indeed. I'm offering you an obligation as well. You can also help beat up the Ottomans for us. Well, Austria's decided to change sides. That's not very nice of you. And that is suddenly not a winning prospect, unless we can occupy the boss quickly enough that he gives in. Which might be possible. How do you change capital? State action, change capital. Political lens, state action, change capital. You're welcome, Jingo. Yep, the Austrians are absolutely slaughtering here. Tuscany wants Italian leadership. Can I give you Puppet Moderna and make you go away? No. Wish we could. Ouch. I think this is probably a restart then. Traitorous Austria, who said they would join on our side. It is quite annoying that the diplomatic feedback is just explicitly wrong at times. Oh, maybe not. We're kind of occupying him. He might give in. In any case, we should probably raise our conscripts. We're outnumbered enough that it's sensible, even if it costs us tons of money. You kind of actually need to go defend that front. Well, originally when we were looking at the plague Google, it said Austria would be our friend and help us out in this war. And then across the course of waiting for people to join and whatnot, Austria decided, no, I don't like you anymore. I want to join the other side. But Tuscany is full occupied. So they don't have too long till they are going to be forced to give in. No members of their custom union on the other side. At least I don't think so. Yeah, okay, Lucca. Maybe Lucca joined against us? And that might have made Austria flip, maybe? Maybe? Look at all these empty. You go fix there. You go fix this other empty front. Not long left till Tuscany just gives in. Sure, have a free uni. Austria leaves. We learn about the wonders of the choo-choo train, which we immediately begin making a steel mill and a choo-choo train mill. Are we Italy? Can we click the button? Victory! We Italy'd. Alright. Neck.